this lesson, we're going to be discussing using formulas in tables. Now, for those of us who are familiar with Excel, Excel is a lot more detailed and intricate use of formulas and tables than Microsoft Word. But Word has some for its simplicity and convenience for using it in the document. So the first thing we want to do is we want to click into the total box. Here in this one, you can see we have quantity purchase of folding tables, and you see the quantity on hand, which is 10, which is stored, and you want to get a total. Now, in simplest form, you can do these in your head, but we want to use the formulas. So what you do is you click into the total box where you want your formula to be totaled. Under your design, your table design, your layout ribbon tab, you want to click there. Then when you click in your layout tab, you have this formula over here, this function for your formula. As you see when you hover over the mouse over it, it says add a formula to a cell to perform a simple calculation such as average sum and count. We want to do sum. So you click into this icon, you get here. You get what says equal. Now, equal is a mathematical equation for when you're using formulas. You want to do sum and left. So what this is going to do is give you the total of the numbers 8 and 10, which is to the left of your totals box. So you want sum left, and then you want to format what your numbers to be. For this one, we want to use the first format, and that gives us our numbers. And then you click OK. And that should give you a total. Now, when you use Excel, you actually drag formulas and copy them into each row. But here in Word, you can't do that. So you have to do each cell individually. So we click again, go formulas. Now here you see sum above. What we want to do is, because we're not totaling numbers from above, we're still totaling numbers to the left. So we want to remove the above and put in left. And then same number format. Then we click OK. And that should give us a total. Do the same thing for all our rows. We want to go left, left, our number format, and then go OK. Now, on the bottom row of this table in particular, we have a total. We want the total of the numbers to go down, and we want the total of the numbers to go across. So when you click onto the final box, the last box, and click into your formula, you see that now you have the above. So you can either leave the above as is, or you can click left. But we don't have anything to the left right now, so we're going to stick with above. We use the same number format, and then we click OK. That should total all the numbers in this column, in this column going down. Now, for the other ones, we had to click on to, we want quantities on hand. We do the same thing, sum above, our numbers, and then OK. And then we do the last row. We could have done them in either row, either direction. Sum above, then OK. Now, if you wanted to, you could have done these numbers first, clicked here in the final box, and either gone to the left or you could have gone above. Now, this may be a little more tedious, but for the convenience of a smaller table in Word, this should be just fine. Now, one of the things that they don't have in Word, let's say I want to change this number to 9 instead of 8. Notice that the number here did not change. So therefore, you have to manually input each number in the formula once you change a formula. Once you change a quantity or a number in a box. So you want to go left again. And now you see the change. And same thing for your total. Your total, each box you have to do separately. So we stick with the above. Go OK. And then we need to change this one also. Now, like I say, this could be a tad bit inconvenient, but it's accurate and it gives you the numbers that you want. That is for when you want to add numbers. What I want to do is touch a little bit on another function. And in this one, I have dollars, monetary amounts instead of just numbers to add. And the concept is the same, but some of the functionality or the formula is different. So the same concept, you click into your totals, click your formula, and on this one, We want to go sum left. We don't want to go sum left because we want to multiply these. So what we want to do is change the sum to product. D-U-C-T. To product. And because we are dealing with money in this one, we want to use the one that has a dollar sign and still utilize the money. And this should give you your total for your money. Then we do the same thing with the other lines. We want to do this one. We want to do left. And then we want to do product because we're still multiplying. And we'll stick with the money. Stick with the money. Stick with the money. Same thing for the final line. Like I said, the method's the same. It's the same as we did for the numbers, except the total said we want to do money. Left. And then we'll go. Keep the money format. And as you can see, it told here. Now, and just the same thing we did when we just did the number without the dollar sign, without the money. Now we want to do above should be fine. And the same thing in the other boxes. Above, dollars. And then this one, because we don't have dollars, we want to go above, but we want to keep the number format as numbers because we're not using money in this one. And there you have it. Now, when you do this, if you were to do the 19, you could do the 19 times the 142.97. You should come with the same number. But this is basically what we have is in a simple form of totaling, using formulas and tables. Like I said, when we do Excel, we'll get a little more in-depth, and that should help us out a lot more. But as for now, this is Word. We thank you for being with us. We ask that God continue to bless you, that you continue following us as we move forward in these modules. God bless you.